Sick of all this, how'd you get your band's name? Is that your real first name? Can you text me, can you follow back? Cause it's my birthday. No one cares what I want, just what I've got. And if we sit and count it up, it's really not a lot. So when are you gonna sing for me? When are you gonna drink for me? I don't know, I don't know. So when are you gonna sing for me? Ruin me completely, it's true.
Welcome back, BVB Army, to another BVB Army Hearts to Hearts episode. My name is Ruth.
And I'm Nicole.
And with us, we have a very special guest, as you can tell on the screen. Two guests, I should say, not just one, but two. We have the lovely two members of the band Brace Yourselves.
Brace yourself here. Yeah.
If you guys are wondering, brace yourself. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound so familiar? Recap, guys, whoever's watching this. This is Brace Yourself. They are been doing the ones on TikTok of doing the covers of Black Veil Brides songs, trying to get attention of Black Veil Brides to open for them. They got their attention, guys. They got Black Veil Brides' attention. As you saw on TikTok, Jake made a response video offering them date to open for them. So that's pretty awesome. So congratulations, guys, on that. Really, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
So I guess we'll just get to it. My first question for you guys is, Dan was the one who told me about you guys, how you were making all these cover videos on TikTok. And whose idea was that actually? Like, whose idea was to hey, let's just do BVB's covers? So
Both of our ideas, I think. Like we're just like so what happened was we messaged promoters about it, and they're all they ignored us. And then we're like, well, we need to do this. Aidan's like, I want to do this. And I was like, okay, I want to do it too, man. And then it just collectively became an idea that we're like, well, let's do this,
Nice. I'm trying to remember. I got to look back on your TikTok of what song you started off first.
Scarlet Cross? Yeah, Scarlet Cross.
Was it Scarlet Cross? Okay, I was trying to remember. Okay, then Scarlet Cross, and he started going into all their major hits. And
yeah, we both already knew that song. We'd play it for sound checks and stuff. So we already know how to play it. So we're just gonna bust out that one.
Nice. Nice. From you playing Black Veil Brides covers, we're assuming, at least the people watching, and Nicole and I are assuming you guys are Black Veil Brides fans.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Aidan's a bigger fan than me. I've grown to them. My sister, she's a huge fan.
Yeah, they've been my favorite band since freshman year. So
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Love Andy.
Your band. Hey, we love it. The BVB Army, and we love you guys in general, just being fans of BVB. So I guess with that question being said, what was the first song? How did you discover Black Veil Brides? Let's go with Aidan, I suppose. So.
I think honestly, it's In the End. I mean, it is their most famous song, but that's what got me hooked on them. And then after that, too. I checked out all their music, and loved them.
It's a good song. It's a classic.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
It really is.
I'd have to say that, but then Scarlet Cross too, when you taught me that, you kept playing that. I'm like, dude, what the hell is that? And then I was like, I gotta learn it. So then after that, grew from there.
Yeah, it's a really good song too.
Yeah.
When you got the news that you were opening for Black Veil Brides, was it just shocking, overwhelming news when you guys found out they offered you?
For sure. Yeah.
I still am in shock from it.
I
don't think I wrapped my head around it yet.
Yeah. It was funny hearing from the promoter about it, giving me an email address that, on the whole thing. He's like, hey, your video's worked, you're on it. I'm like, okay. And then we got the tickets at 4 p.m. that day, and then we're holding on to them for about 2 weeks, they say. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the craziest part was when we got that video from Jake. That's my favorite guitarist, dude. That's my idol, So that was crazy that he's mentioning us, you know what I mean? So
I'm sure you guys are gonna have a blast on that date, which is November. I can't remember right now on the top of my head.
The 26th.
26. Okay, so
is this gonna be your guys's first time playing a show, or have you guys played shows in the past?
Yeah, this is gonna be our fourth show.
Fourth
one. Nice.
Kind of shocking to the Tucson scene for sure.
Is that where you guys originally are from then? From Tucson, Arizona? It's is that your home base, or? Yeah. Okay. When did you guys form this band Brace Yourself then? 2
months before our single released in April of 2019, right in the brink of the pandemic.
Ooh.
It was just me and Xander and Braden. Braden's our drummer, Xander's the vocalist.
Okay.
And we wrote Better Life in a Closet. And I kept asking over years for Xander to make a band with me and that. He was like, oh, I got theater, I can't do it, man. And then we wrote that one song and he's like, I guess I'll do it. And then from there, like, then we got Aidan on board and AJ, and then we've been at it ever since.
And where did the name come from, Brace Yourself? Like, who came up with the name? Is there inspiration or a story behind the name?
I think we just like dug into like hats and just like pulled it out or something like that. Like we were arguing so much about different names and that, and then it was just like a bunch of like a whole list of just names that we kept going through.
As far as original songs, I did go on Spotify and looked up your songs and listened to them. And the one song, I think it was your single, Better Life. There you go.
That's our first song. Yeah.
It was very catchy for me, and I don't know why my headspace went here when I heard of it. It's like I could definitely see this in Hot Topic, like the old Hot Topic, not the new Hot Topic now, the old Hot Topic.
David worked there actually at Hot Topic.
That was a huge compliment.
Yeah, thank you.
So you guys haven't actually done like a tour yet, correct?
Sadly, no.
No. So then I must ask you guys, what's your dream tour? What band would you guys love to have on board with you?
Scary knows.
Yeah, Black Veil Brides for sure.
I mean, yeah.
I'd say our top would probably be like Black Veil Brides. Falling in Reverse would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
And
All right.
A Day to Remember would be really tight.
Day to Remember. Nice.
All good bands.
Influence from that band, so
For sure.
yeah, that'd be a really sick band to tour with.
Mm-hmm. So I know she had asked you guys, like, okay, you just asked it, Ruth, and now I can't remember. So I'm gonna, if this question is repeated, I'm so sorry. But how did you guys actually find each other, if I may ask? Yeah.
So Aidan was added later on. I'll tell about that. But with Xander, Braden, and AJ, we all went to high school together, at least through Xander and Braden. We grew up from like elementary school, lived in the same neighborhood and then always talked about it. And then in high school it happened. We made a band without Xander, and then he eventually joined in. And then we had another guitarist. He fell through, which then we were trying to find one, which I was working, I think it was like a Thursday. I don't know when.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was, so we're at Guitar Center, and I'm one of the managers there. And this guy walks in, and I walk up to Pro Audio, and he's just needing a mic stand, right?
Yeah, and then I was looking into buying an
interface to record. Yeah. And I was like, well, like I need a guitarist. Like, here's my music. Here's our first songs. And then I think he like went straight to your car and you messaged me.
Yeah, like I went to my car and listened to the music. Dang, this band hits hard. So
yeah, he walked in and was spoiled, and now we're all in the group. Can't have him without it, you know. So we're all very well.
Kind of going back to Black Veil Brides in a way. Favorite album so far of Black Veil?
I love Veil.
Yeah,
I think that's a really underrated album.
That's the first for me because everyone usually says like Wretched and Divine, She's Wounds, Set the World on Fire.
I think Veil as a whole, like from front to back, is just masterpiece. Like so underrated.
Now I must ask, with the Veil being your favorite, do you kind of with the lyrics and the songs? I don't know if you got a chance to see Black Veil's acoustic tour that they did, and they kind of went through the timeline to hear the backstory of Veil. But like they were going through the timeline of like from the beginning of their first album to Veil, and when they got to Veil, they kind of told like the backstory of like how it was produced, like how disconnected they were, and everything that came up.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. But it is a nice album, I will admit. Like I've told Chris this 100 times that every time I do listen to Veil, it's like a mix of emotions because I love the songs, but then I know the backstory to it. I'm just like, so, but I'm happy it's not the end. So
I mean, now I must ask then, if we're asking favorite albums, what do you guys prefer? The original We Stitch These Wounds or Restitch These Wounds?
I'm always like a fan of like the newer stuff, like always like, you know, like
I think I like the newer one too, because it shows how much better their production has gotten.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
for sure.
But it's the OG too. So I don't know. That's hard. That's really hard.
Right.
I mean, you can't go wrong with here. I even have them right here. Right here, I swear. So here's the original
classic
6 and all the. It's broken a little because I've had this since high school. There we go.
Dude, mine's broken too.
What about you, Jamison? Favorite album?
I'm like a newer fan actually.
Right.
Now.
Okay.
Like,
So that's always interesting too for new fans to kind of discover BVB too.
there's like educating me. Same with Aidan over here. The whole band like really new. Like when I grew up, I listened to a lot of like classical rock, and that's how like I learned guitar. And then from there, now I've been growing into like this heavy metal, emo core style stuff, because of this guy over here. So I'm getting all into it,
Yes.
He's like, yes.
You guys are both talented in playing the guitar. Like, props to you guys. Like, I've always wanted to play the guitar. I don't have the fingers for it, let alone the patience for it, but I always admire. With all the covers you have done with BVB on TikTok, which one has been like your favorite to play?
Scarlet Cross is like warming to me because it's so funny for like we're like when the Jake Pitts made that set on his stream, which we made that TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know if they saw, but he was saying like, I hope they don't play like Black Veil Bride songs. And we're like, well, we were gonna play that for sound check just to scare them, And now I don't want to because they could like kick us off,
I would get a kick out of it, honestly, if you were just doing your sound check and then all of a sudden start playing Scarlet.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, they're just on the side of the stage like, what the you guys?
Yeah, like, get off the stage.
I think Andy will get a kick out of it, to be fair, if you guys started doing that. I mean, to be fair, the album will be released by then, so.
Yeah.
No.
But I would say that one was good. Knives and Pens was fun too.
Yeah,
that was challenging.
I think I liked In the End just because we had Xander,
the whole group,
the whole band.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. That was really fun to do. Yeah.
That was really cool to watch the video.
I think the Knives and Pens one got a really good reaction.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like that one.
That showed a lot of our skill too. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, you guys are definitely extremely talented. I must say, when I watched every single cover that you guys did, and I had a question. I'm like, okay, are they playing it, or are they playing like is there like a CD playing? Like, it was so hard to tell the difference. Honestly, you guys nailed it. Seriously, I was questioning it the whole time. It was that good. It really was.
It was a lot of work on the computer too, as well, just like recording stuff and getting tones down. So that's like playing it. It's just easy, you play it, then you're like, okay, you're done.
Yeah. So what prompted you guys to play guitar in general? Like, how did that come about?
You want to go first? I don't even know your story. I don't even know, bro.
It was 6th grade, and my teacher played, and he would like bring his guitar to class and always play like while we're doing tests and stuff. And I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So I was like, "Yo, mom, you need to buy me a guitar, please." And I remember I begged him like all year. And when I finally got one, I just picked it up, and like I picked it up pretty fast, I'd say, like just from watching him play. So ever since then, I just fell in love with it. So
for me, it was just I think it was Rush I saw live, and then from there I wanted to get a guitar, and then my dad like took me to Target and we got like one of those first act guitars, and then after that he's like, I'll buy you a better one, and then we went to like this like small guitar shop. I got my first electric, and then learned from there. But it's just from seeing live music mainly, like just like I wanted to I always thought like I listened to music and was thinking like, how did they do it, and then I want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, dreams do come true, because you guys are going to be opening up for Black Veil Brides.
It's only for November 26th, guys, because I know you've been getting a lot of fans asking like, oh my God, you're touring with Black Veil Brides for the whole tour and stuff. So, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, we're thankful just to be on the show, but like if we were on the tour, we'd be like freaking out. We would totally be like,
that'd be crazy.
Like get the trailer, get everything going. All right.
Drop out of school.
All right. Same school.
So, if this is too forward of a question, I am more than welcome to cut it out. Sorry. But how old are you guys? Just out of curiosity. Because I was looking at your images. I'm like, are they still in their early 20s or late teens?
34, 22. She believed it too.
Yeah. So 19. and
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the
I
youngin.
would say you guys make me feel old.
Oh, please, Nicole, we're the same age. Fine.
I know, and I feel so old now.
Well, that's the thing I even get with even being a part of the fandom of Black Veil Brides. It's like, because I've talked to Chris about this at one of the videos I did with him. And he's like, you know, it doesn't matter how old you get, still be a fan, because he's still a fan of obviously Kiss, Motley Crue, and other bands. So like there was a part of me at one point of my life, like, I guess there's an age limit where I have to stop being a fan of Black Veil Brides and I'm introduced to BVB fandom, where it's like, WTF, Ruth? Who told you that? So
The weird thing about like our generation is like we're gonna be like the first generation probably to be like listening to like really heavy music when we're like in our 70s. You know, like we're gonna be like, you know, when we have kids and that, they're gonna be like, yo, what music do you listen to? And then instead of like pulling up like 50s classic, it's gonna be like Black Veil Brides, you know. And, like it seems like all like the new music's getting softer now, you know, like little like, you know, like techno softener and that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be kind of funny to see that.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of weird because, like, you know how, have you guys ever heard of people say, like, dad songs or anything like that? They consider, like, for, you know, our generation, it's like, my parents' dad songs are considered, like, Poison and, like, Billy Idol. But I've recently found out for at least me and Ruth's generation, dad songs are Blink-182. I'm like, what? Oh my God, it's Sum 41.
I get NSYNC and
Really?
yeah. Over here at least. I don't know, we're weird over here.
I don't even know. It's weird. Dad songs. What the heck?
Obviously, Aidan, you are a huge fan of Black Veil Brides and some of your other members. So I know it hasn't hit you yet. It probably will when you guys get closer. When you go see them and open up for them. I actually am curious if BVB will actually meet with you guys real quickly and stuff. So
I hope. It's funny.
Yeah.
I already bought tickets because they're coming to Phoenix this month. And I already bought VIP tickets for that. So I'm gonna meet them then.
So either way, we were gonna get on this, one way or another.
If they didn't see our TikToks, I would have showed them there. I'd have been like, yo, look, this is
Like, yeah, get the merch. You know.
yeah.
insert plug right there.
I don't miss a Black Veil Bride show when they come here. So
How many concerts have you been to then of them?
for them, I'm relatively new still, kind of like since my freshman year. So I think that was like right before Veil came out.
Okay.
So I've seen them like 3 times. I've seen them 3 times, and I've seen Andy by himself once.
Nicole and I have been telling fans who are first going to their Black Veil Brides concert, don't have a script. It doesn't work. Because I had a script my first VIP experience at the Resurrection Tour over in Seattle, telling them like, oh, I'm going to thank them. I'm going to tell them it's just not 16-year-olds. You have early, mid 20-year-old fans and stuff.
Hopefully
Yeah,
you're like
for
a
sure.
bro. You're
Yeah,
like
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fangirl and not even be able to talk.
Maybe you're gonna be like a bro, be like, yeah, what up, Andy?
Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, dude, I love Andy. Man.
Oh, you have a man crush on Andy. Love it. Well, it's also interesting because, at least for me, I don't know about you, Nicole, if you've had some experience with this, but like when I got introduced to the fandom of Black Veil Brides and being a fan of them, I know majority of concerts I go to, it's females, very few males. So when I do meet a male who's a legit fan of Black Veil Brides, I'm like in awe, and I'm just like, just talk. Let's just talk for 2 solid hours, maybe 4. I can get you tacos. So
That's crazy. I don't know. I don't really have any other people, like friends that are into them, honestly. Like, I used to like kind of just like people kind of shitted on the music I listened to in high school, but like, you know,
Now they're like,
like where are they at now? You know? Yeah, now we're opening up for them, so it's just crazy. Love Black Veil Brides.
Well, I mean, so with you guys going to, it's both of you are going to the show, right? You both have VIP? Or is it just,
Yeah,
it's just you?
my little sister, and
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
out of the game. I can't do it. You know, I got work so. Yeah.
Got it. So then are you fully at all expecting fans to recognize you?
Not
No,
at all.
probably not. No.
Come on. With all the TikTok videos, they're going to keep going viral. People are going to share them. People are going to see your face. They're going to know who you are.
I mean,
Maybe not everyone, but a few fans.
I think
I'm
a
sure.
few fans are going to like,
Yeah.
it's Brace Yourself. And
Yeah.
they're the ones who did the TikTok. Oh my God, it's actually happening. They're opening up for BVB. So
I'll rock our merch when I go. So maybe they'll notice me.
I know this is very like a vague kind of like big question, but like, what are your hopes and goals for your band Brace Yourself?
Well, we want to travel for sure, and of course make this like, you know, this band bigger and, you know, interact with fans. Like we want to always like interact with them and like get their input in it to make our music, you know, better for us, but then also better for them. And I just want to make music like my full-time job, you know.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, and we also want to keep making music that kind of like connects to people where they can relate to, and you know, because I feel like we've done like somewhat of that.
Yeah.
'Cause at our shows, people like will sing our lyrics, and it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy that people.
And we only had three shows that we played.
and
So
two of
that's
them
this whole band
sold out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, like going on 3 shows only and then coming up with 4 with Black Belt and doing what you, I definitely see the passion that you guys have just from going through your TikToks and watching how much work you put into these. And again, you're very talented at playing a guitar, and everyone, the drums, the singer, forgot their names at this moment, but
yeah, and we invest a lot into like making sure like whatever's recorded, it can be replicated live too. So like our live like equipment is really top notch for what we could do, you know.
yeah. Which I find fantastic, honestly. I do talk to Chris from time to time, and I mention like, oh, hey, might be a chance. This is a possibility. We're going to talk to you guys. And he mentioned that he can see the passion you guys had. It was among these lines, like he can see the passion. He sees how kind you guys are and genuine you guys are, in which he appreciates that and is very like happy about that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that was crazy when you tweeted that. Like,
I had no clue when that.
Yeah, because Jamison didn't know who that was, and I was like, yo, that's Andy's dad, bro. Like, dude,
I got scolded for that.
Yeah, I was like, no, I was like, how did I not see this? Like, this is crazy. Like, Andy's dad knows we exist, you know?
Yeah, that was like,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I swear, Chris has a way of just surprising and shocking people because, like, you know, it's social media. Anyone can put anything for their username. So you don't know if it's like legitimately him until like people tell you, no, it's him. So
unless you're like verified or something. But I see like a Batman, like, you know, like emblem or whatever on there. And I'm like, okay, it's just some nice guy over here.
Literally, if you mention just hashtag Andy, he will find you. So
cool seeing that stuff for sure. You know, you don't see a lot of family doing that, you know.
Right? It's so nice to see like him and Amy, Andy's mom, like so supportive of the bands and fans and take their time to retweet. Really humbling, and it just really warms on my heart to see that. So
yeah, awesome.
I gotta ask now because I'm so sorry. I do not remember. You guys said you guys are opening up for them on the 26th?
26th.
Is that of November or?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
That is so cool.
Friday, right?
Oh my gosh. You had to go there. That is so cool. You just had to. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be
my drummer had a good one though. It was when they announced it, he like did on the story, he's like unavailable, and it was good. Yeah. I was like, bro, that's genius.
I thought that was AJ.
No, that was Brandon, dude. He did that. And he spaced it out.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, I've never seen this. It's gonna happen, you know. So
it's Black Friday.
Yeah,
I realize that now. It is Black Friday.
Yeah.
I know, that's actually super cool.
Retail has a challenge with that, so you know it's gonna be a long day for me, you know.
Oh, I'm sure when after Thanksgiving you're gonna be like, okay, we're ready, let's do it, and all the energy and adrenaline will come to you that day. So
I'm just gonna throw it out now.
I'm gonna be up at like 6 a.m. Yeah, like doing this.
Oh geez.
I got work, and then right after work I go straight to the show. So
all right, well then I must say, brace yourself. I'm so sorry. I have been trying to use that pun into so many. I was just like, I don't want to interrupt anyone, but I have to say it before this is over. I have to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Thank you. First one.
Yeah.
It's on camera. Cotton.
I was gonna ask too. Has anyone, like family or friends, anyone used that pun?
What's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, has anyone, friends, family, no one's used that pun on you guys yet?
Yeah, I get that one.
You get that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Good.
much,
Good.
at work, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Brace
Like,
yourself,
like,
guys. This is going.
yeah, it'd be like I'd be playing guitar or something, like demoing it for a customer, and then like they like one of my buddies would walk by and be like, "Yo, brace yourself for this," and then like,
Brace yourself.
I feel like that would be fun for the first couple hundred, and then you're like, okay,
I
whatever.
was gonna say, after a while, you're like,
Okay, yeah, ha ha ha. Like you haven't used that
gold.
before.
yeah, and the guy has no clue. He's like, "What are you guys talking about?" Yeah, so we had to take out all of our like Black Veil Brides like songs out of our set list, so we're kind of like screwed right now, you know.
Well, because okay, how many songs? What are the names of the songs you have now? Your original songs? Because I know "Better Life" is one of them. So
Yeah, and then Spiderweb, that has like I was doing like a ghostwriting thing for a band, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this song, and then you know we'll do another one for you guys. And Xander did great on that. That's like Sleeping with Sirens type vibe to that song. And then I Miss Having Sex. Everyone thinks that one is an original. It's not. It's originally by Water Parks. So
yes.
that's a cover there. And then we have our EP if you want to listen.
Yeah, there's Last July, Redemption, Over It, Eyes of the Moon,
Not Our Home Anymore.
and Not Our Home
Yeah,
Anymore.
I
Yeah.
can't remember
Yeah,
this.
Last July, you should check out that song if you haven't.
Last July, noted.
Yeah.
It's slept on.
This
for
new
sure.
this new song gonna be a banger. It's already, you know, you saw the preview on TikTok.
Yes,
So
I did.
that's gonna be
It's one of our
really
heaviest songs yet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add that one in for the Black Veil show, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit go heavier, you know.
And is all your guys' songs on Spotify, correct?
Yeah, they're on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. They're on there.
Pandora
YouTube, okay.
thing, yeah.
Pandora, yeah.
So when you guys create these songs, is it a whole like group working process, or like who writes the songs, or inspiration comes to them?
It's generally group related. Like we all send stuff like to each other, and then work together on it, and then you know just whoever can record, then we start recording parts and layer it, you know. So it's not all like, you know, we sit down and be like, hey, we have an hour, let's get this song done, and then it takes like a couple days at least for each song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have questions or anything.
So who was the first to find our stories then? Like, did you see them, or was it like?
Yeah, so at least for me, it was Dan who told me like, oh, you should check out this band. They've been doing covers of BVB's songs. And I'm like, okay. So he sent me I don't remember which, I think it was Scarlet Cross, TikTok link. And so I clicked on it and I'm like, these are really, really cool. And then you just continue making them. By the way, are they coming back? FYI. I miss them.
Are they coming back? Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't know.
I know, I'm sure with your schedules, everything's so busy. So I'm just like,
I'm sure we were going every night. I tried to do like with this guy, I'd be like, yo, let's record 2 so I can sleep tomorrow. I got work in the morning, and then he's all like, dude, I gotta go like do jujitsu or some shit. and then we drive 30 minutes plus every day to go record those in our studio, you know. So yeah, we'll be doing band practice after this. You know, AJ's already waiting because he didn't know we were doing this.
no.
He can take a nap.
Yeah, take a nap.
Sorry, AJ. Sorry. Yeah, Nicole, did I send you those, or did you kind of discover them through a Black Veil?
You sent it to me, and you sent me that video, like the one that you guys had actually uploaded to Twitter, and I was just like, holy shit. Like that was my initial reaction. I was just like, whoa. And I immediately from there went to your guys' TikTok and I was just blown away.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been hard doing TikToks for sure. It's definitely a new thing for us. So
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Talking wild.
Someone needs to make MySpace a thing again. That needs to happen. All right. That will blow up.
That's still alive in a way, is it? I don't even know.
In the memes, it is. You're a Family React when you told them though.
Oh, dude, they're still like in shock too, because like I bug them. I bug them every day. Just make them watch music videos and make them watch Andy every day.
Yeah.
I make my mom and dad go with me to all the shows. My mom's going to this time with me to Black Veil and my little sister. So.
Woo! I do that same thing to I was gonna say what friends, like Ruth's my friend. I don't really have many friends here, but I do that same shit to my mom. I was like, Mom, you have to check out this band that I like, blah, blah. And she didn't care at first, but now my mom is like a huge Black Veil Brides fan. I always treat her to their shows and their merchandise. I'm so happy. I'm like, yay, I get that person to come with me.
Yes,
Jealous.
You gotta put them on good music.
Yeah.
Right.
I bug everyone with Black Veil Brides. I always put my friends on. Like my best friend William, he's like obsessed with them now. He loves them.
See, good. No, keep doing what you're doing.
Do it. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Word, because they
turn on
deserve it.
Go turn all the homies emo.
I'm gonna turn this guy emo eventually. It's already happening.
It's already happening. Yeah, dude. I will never dye my hair though. Like I can't picture it. Bro.
Come on, now for the Black Veil show, we're all dyeing our hair black, bro.
No. You have to go with red suits.
A red stripe.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it. And the makeup. We'll rock the makeup too.
Yeah, we'll beat them before the show.
All right.
Make it awkward for them. They'll open for us, all right?
Oh my God.
No, this is crazy though, but definitely like my sister, she's the one that's freaking out intensely though. Like, it's so funny seeing. She's like, I called her. No, I sent her a photo of it. And I was like, oops. And then she calls me and she's like, I'm gonna cry, and she's crying already. And she's like, I'm gonna cry, and she keeps saying I'm gonna cry, and she's bawling her eyes out over the phone. I'm like, hey, you're crying. Yeah, and then
I almost cried when I
almost cried.
I found out.
You're gonna get scared. You're gonna get stage fright, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, dude, you got stage fright at the edge, so you're gonna get stage fright here.
That was the first show.
Don't worry.
This is your
just
first
don't mind the band just looking on the side, just looking at you play while you open for them. They're just going to be there just watching you.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure.
We got Andy and bust out a guitar solo. Yeah,
you get the same guitar as almost like Jake.
Yeah.
When I saw his stream, it has the same red Schecter. So
yeah, it's like the reason I like Schecters is because Jake rocks them.
Yeah. We disagree on guitars, but
huge.
Well, I hope you have, when that date comes in November, I really hope Black Friday is amazing for you, just performing again in front of audience, and hopefully you get a chance to meet up with Black Veil Brides and Jake Jinx. Oh, you're gonna meet Lonnie! You're going to meet Lonnie!
Yeah, so wait, I know it's crazy because like when I saw Andy by himself on his solo tour, Lonnie was his or guitarist or something, and I remember before the show he came out and like walked out, like he got like this close to me, but like no one knew who he was at the time yet. So like, but I was like, dude, that's freaking Lonnie, bro. He's so sick.
I think I have a friend who's the tour manager for Dead, who's touring with Black Veil Brides, and he knows Lonnie. No, it's our mixing engineer. But my quick question is like, will Black Veil Brides have a sale on Black Friday? For their merch.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
our discount are tickets discounted too because of Black Friday? Like what's happening with that?
No.
Well, okay, I don't think tickets are because a lot of fans already have VIP and stuff, but merch?
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
That is a thing. I mean, I honestly forgot all the dates besides the one in Seattle where I'm going. So, and
I know we're like, the most important day is the one that we're going to. So
it's probably fangirl when I probably meet them too. I'm like, hi, just run your TikTok over here, by the way. Just okay, bye.
Are you gonna like film the backstage?
I'm really hoping I can like get some backstage footage, or maybe us doing like a trend or whatever, or doing responses, or maybe going live. I don't know. So
yeah, like the backstage stuff would be cool to see. What's the first thing you're gonna say when you meet them? Because you're gonna meet them before us, and then like at our show, it's gonna be like.
I actually am curious if Andy in the band, maybe even Jake, will recognize you with the mask and all when you're waiting in line for VIP.
Yeah, but like, yo, I'm from Brace Yourself. I'm opening for you. He's like, who?
Here, this is the video. This is the video you made. See? See? So,
They're like, we never seen that in our lives. Kid. I'd be so sad.
Yeah. And then at our show, you're gonna be like the bro
Yeah,
with
I don't
them,
know.
and then we're gonna be like the rest of them gonna be like,
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
hey, like you're gonna be bros with them before us, you know.
Hopefully, that's the plan. Guys, meet my boy Andy.
I know you guys have band practice, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. Thank you again so much for joining on this episode.
You know?
Yeah, thank you guys for doing this.
Where can people find you?
Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, no MySpace, sadly.
Yes.
You know.
At Brace Yourself.
Yeah, at Brace Yourself. Band, yeah.
Yeah.
On everything. There's also a website too, which you can see like all of our our EPK, so you can learn about us and all that stuff.
Yep.
Spotify, all that.
Yep. New song out September 17th. So
Mhm.
keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
It's a banger for sure. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, this is our first interview too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
first
yeah.
interview.
Yeah,
We are
sorry.
honored to have you here.
Sorry if we're not good at this, but
Yeah, this is our first. He already had one. He's a professional now, you know, and now this is our first one. So thank you for having us for this.
Yeah, thank you.
I was gonna say thank you for having us be your first. That's super cool.
Any last words before we wrap up here?
yeah, we love you, BVB Army.
Yeah.
Yep. They have been like so like
Oh,
positive.
yeah,
Like, the feedback is crazy.
One
Like
second, let me find this
like,
artwork.
it's
This-
just crazy, like random people messaging us and stuff. And I
This
think giving
this
us
was
so
the
much
coolest thing
support.
we've seen so far.
Ooh, that was
Wow.
cool. I think I saw that. Yeah, on your
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I saw that on your guys' Twitter account actually.
Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram.
I think Ball Pointer is the person's name. And
Okay.
Yeah, that was super sick.
Awesome.
Oh,
seeing stuff like
their name is Ball Pointer.
yeah, with 2 E's. Yeah.
So I am gonna go ahead and assume that they did that entire drawing just ballpoint pen, all scribbles.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a friend that actually does that kind of work. That stuff is honestly insane. The amount of time that it takes. So that's incredible.
Love seeing that, and like so many like fans from like, you know, different states and even like a country, even like Germany and like Russia, like messaging us and that.
Oh wow.
So it's kind of cool saying that. They're like, oh, are we gonna see you at this date? We're like,
Yeah.
no.
Even on our last show, because like it was mostly a lot of not our fans, like we got a lot of new fans from that. Like a lot of people were like
Yeah.
coming up to us and saying that they like loved us and all this, and it's so sick to meet like new people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No, for
yeah.
sure. Well, I'm happy that you've been getting a positive response of the announcement, obviously, that got dropped for you opening for BVB, and hopefully whatever life brings to you, whatever opportunities, is all good and positive for your journey as a band, and hopefully your band gets bigger and people get to know you more and more. So
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do like hopefully like more shows with Black Veil eventually. You never know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you become a bro with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with that beautiful artwork that they ballpoint something
Ball point.
reminded me of this wonderful fan in the BVB Army. Her name is Cassidy. She does amazing artwork of the band Black Veil Brides. Like it's really like impressive. Like it's like realistic. Like I'm like it's amazing. So definitely guys go check her out. I'll definitely post her TikTok and Instagram down below. So shout out to you, Cassidy. You were amazing. You were in Spokane. We missed each other, but we will see each other soon. So I love you, girl. You are so super talented and everything. So thank you guys once again for being a part of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts, and hopefully an amazing time opening up for Black Veil Brides. So
Yeah, we
Thank
can't
you.
wait. We can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be-
awesome. And with that, goodbye until next time, until next week, guys, with a new episode. So
Bye.